Hi friends, welcome to my video on Sri Ramappa Temple of Mulugu district, Telangana state. This temple is one of the architectural wonders created by Kakatiya Dynasty, and it took about 40 years to build this temple from 1173 to 1213 AD. This temple is about 211 kilometers from Hyderabad and well connected by the road. Before Warangal, take a bypass route so that you can avoid Kazipet, Hanumakonda and Warangal and reach this temple within 3.5 hours. It will take the whole day to visit this temple and understand the architect of this temple and its interiors, pillars, roof, bricks and other things. The main deity of this temple is Lord Shiva, and the temple is known as Sri Rudreshwara Temple, but very popularly known by the name Ramappa Temple. Ramappa was the chief craftsman sculptor of this temple, and it is the only one temple in India which is known by its craftsman Ramappa. Initially, Kakatiyas were tributaries to Rashtrakuta and Kalyana Chalukyas, but later on they become independent. They ruled South India for more than 300 years, especially some part of Andhra Pradesh, Telangana state and Karnataka states. Early Kakatiyas were the followers of Jainism, but later on they took Veerashaivism and started worshipping Lord Shiva. They built many temples of Lord Shiva in around Kazipet, Hanumakonda and Warangal towns. Agalaya Gutta is a place just opposite to Hanumakonda bus station, and one can see big statues of Sri Shantanatha and Parshvanatha, the Tirthankars of Jainism. Special thanks to Kakatiya Urban Development Authority for renovating Agalaya Gutta and making Agalaya Gutta as one of the best tourist spots in Hanumakonda and Warangal towns. There are three popular theories about how this dynasty got its name Kakatiya. The first theory is that early Kakatiyas were following Jainism and they worshipped the Jain goddess called Kakati. The second theory is that they hail from a village called Kakati. And the third theory is very interesting, that is pumpkin theory. I have given the details of this theory in the description of the video. Kakatiyas built many Shaiva temples. Among them, 1,000-pillar temple built by King Rudra and Ramappa Temple built by Ganapathi Deva are a very prominent one. But the credit goes to Chief Commander of Ganapathi Deva, that is Recharla Rudra, who has monitored the construction of Ramappa Temple.
Ramappa Temple was constructed on a 6-foot high platform in octagonal shape. Red sandstone is mainly used to construct the temple. Bulk basal rock is used for pillars and carving inside temple.
King Raju-I was the first independent king of Kakatiya Dynasty, followed by King Raju-I, Rudradeva, Mahadeva, Ganapathi Deva, Rani Rudramadevi and King Prataparudra were prominent rulers of Kakatiya Dynasty. Well, there are 42 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India. Ramappa Temple is the 40th UNESCO World Heritage Sites and first from Telangana state. UNESCO has nominated Ramappa Temple as World Heritage Sites on 25th of July 2021. In 1980, Indian Archaeology Department and NIT Warangal has conducted a joint research work on Ramappa Temple. They have brought some interesting facts about the technology that is used to construct this temple. This technology is called as sandbox technology. Now, what is this sandbox technology? A 3-meter deep foundation was dug and it was filled with a mixture of sand, granite stone powder and Terminalia chebuka. This is a fruit and it is called as karakaya in Telugu. So this mixture will act as a binding mixture. During earthquake, this mixture absorbs the vibrations of the soil and minimizes the damage to the main temple. So thanks to both archaeological department and Warangal for bringing these facts into limelight. Recently, it was in the media that a similar sandbox technology was also used to construct Sri Rama Temple in Ayodhya. Another interesting thing about Ramappa Temple is that light water floating bricks were used to construct the main Gopuram part of temple. The idea behind using these light bricks is to minimize the weight of Gopuram on walls and pillars. These light bricks float in water. They are made up of a mixture of clay, acacia wood, chaff and myrobalan fruit. The specific gravity of these bricks is less than that of water. That's why they float in water. In 1951, Archaeological Survey of India has taken over this Ramappa Temple and made certain renovation works on this temple. The Gopuram part was reconstructed by using some bricks. Then side pillars were constructed to strengthen the temple. Inscriptions carved on a square stone can be seen in the temple complex. These inscriptions were written in Sanskrit and Telugu languages. This inscription shows that Recharla Rudra, the chief army commander in 1230 AD, is the mastermind behind construction of Ramappa Temple, and Ramappa is the chief architect of this temple. On the top of inscription, the symbols of Ganesha, Nandi, Shivalinga, sun and moon can be seen. The next striking feature in Ramappa Temple is the majestic statue of Nandi facing the main shrine. This statue looks very majestic with one leg upright ready to get up. The ears of this Nandi statue are keen to hear the call of Lord Shiva. Look at the lady. She feels that the ornaments of Nandi are richer than her gold jewelry. As Kakatiyas were feudatories to Chola and Hoysala dynasties, they were the masters in creating great sculptures. Though sunrays won't fall inside the shrine directly, the black basalt pillars are arranged in such a position that these pillars create a great illumination inside the main shrine. There are 12 beautiful statues of Madanikas located between roof and pillars of main Sabhagruha. Madanikas are also called as Sala Bhanjikalu or Alasa Kanyas. Each sculpture is different from other. The names of Madanikas are also different, such as Ragini, Manini, Nagini, and they differ one another in their features, ornaments, and gestures. Well, the tradition of carving Madanikas on Hindu temple was first introduced by Badami Chalukyas. Later on, it was inherited by Hoysala and then Kakatiyas. But the sculpture style is different from. Ragini is the Madanika wearing high heels. Nagini is the Madanika holding two snakes in her hand and standing on two serpents. Then a Manini is a shy woman and a monkey pulling her garments. The sculptures have very neatly carved the ornaments, and one can appreciate the shadow of the necklace on her neck. Well, it's always a best practice to hire the local guide and understand all these minute things when we visit a historical place. The next striking feature inside the temple is that a statue of Lord Krishna standing on serpent is carved on the left side of the main sanctum. Lord Krishna is holding a flute, and this flute is extended downwards as a metallic object. When this metallic object is tapped with a stick, it produces sounds like sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni. How it is possible? How a stone produces sounds? Well, there are two theories. One is that this object has a hole inside and contains air, and when it tapped, it produces sounds. That's one. The second theory is that basalt rock is rich in iron, manganese, and when it tapped with stick, it produces sound. The last striking feature in my video is about the Pairini Shivatandavam. Well, Jayappa Senani was the brother-in-law of King Ganapathi Deva who built this temple. Jayappa Senani has wrote a book called Natya Ratnavali, in which he mentioned about a dance called Pairini Shivatandavam. This dance produces a stimulus to soldiers and warriors. So, in Kakatiya Dynasty, before the soldiers and warriors going to war, they used to perform this Pairini Shivatandavam, and they returned with a great victory after every war. Some of the bhangimas of this dance were also carved inside the temple. Marco Polo of Italy was a great trader and a traveler. He visited Kakatiya Dynasty during the period of Rani Rudrama Devi in 1289 to 1293 AD. He mentioned about the glory of this Kakatiya Dynasty in his book called The Travels. So that's all from my side. Thanks for watching my video. Please post your comment in my YouTube channel. I will come up shortly with my Ramappa Temple Part 2. Thank you very much.